What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, back for a new video. Today, I've actually got kind of a special one. You guys normally know my Friday streams are Friday Fortnite, but I was thinking about this as I was eating lunch. I want to rank the best places for dirt and BMX. Now, we have a couple different areas where we are going to be ranking these, and I'm going to base them off a 1 to 10 scale. So, over to our notes, we have Riders Ridge, Vans Park, Vans Dirt, Vans Street, Vans Mega Park. I don't exactly know where the other one is. I'm gonna just call it County Dirt, County Park. Then you got then you've got where is that located? I have to. Oh yeah, you got Chesler Park, Chesler, Chesler Park Big, and Chesler Park Small. Alright, so we're going to be ranking all of those today. And I'm actually going to start with this one over here, the Airborne Bliss. I'm not exactly going to do that, but I had to get over there to show it off. We're not going to do it because I don't feel like it. But there is a park over here, and I want to show off to you guys how good this park is. I actively ride this park. I was actively riding it. This park is really good. It features some awesome things that you don't see at normal parks, and we're going to rank it on how good it is. I'm going to get up on this hill here. Oh, I'm going to try to get up there. Let's try the one, Ridge Ultimate. We could try to get up there. That's not going to work. Okay. Alright, well, that's not going to work. Wait. Okay, I guess we're flying back in. This park course, I honestly think is pretty good. I'm going to start I really want to get up on top of one of these ultimates there, so you guys can see that what this ginormous. There we go, we're up. So I wanted you guys to see what this ginormous structure park consists of. You've got a tree corner where a lot of your big tricks are going. You can do a lot of really good ramp transfers and all. And I just think this park course is probably one of the best there is in the game. And also it's very tucked off. There's a dirt course that's also pretty tucked off, but I honestly think this one it's up there as being one of the best. They're doing the hoverboard. Let's see the blue. Look at that. He went from starting where we're facing up there to that. I mean, you guys will see when we get into this that the amount of line transfers you can do are just nuts. Now I'm gonna go grab my phone charger because my phone's gonna die. And I'm going to set 20 minutes on this one. We're gonna set 20 minutes at we're gonna set 20 minutes at each part area. Now, there's different disciplines of BMX that take considerations. You got the classic, fan favorite, BMX park, one of my all-time favorite disciplines, and the discipline I watch the most of the X Games. You got street. It's kind of over by the dirt course. Now, this park isn't really very well known, but we are going to set. So this is the county park. We're going to set 21 minutes. And we are going to do this. When the buzzer sounds, that is the cue. We'll stop, get out of the bowl, and we will rate this. And I'll have you guys do that too. Everyone gets to play along today. Everyone gets to play along today. And then you guys get rewarded a little Friday Fortnite later on with my fiance. Alright. Have a fun time. 3, 2, 1, go. We're gonna base it off a 1 to 10 scale. 1 being terrible, 10 to the best. But we have a lot of different parts to run today. So you guys can see the amount of coverage that I can do with this bike. Now what's different to my riding and some of my buddies riding, he's tech. You know where you find me? In the sky. Look up, because that's where you see my style of riding. Double downside whip. I am going to do my best to call some of the tricks. Ow. So like you can get some pretty good transfers in, like triple tail whip in the pocket air. That tuck no hander late bar spin in the line transfer. Another down whip. That's just as a switch triple. Quad whip. Those are some of the cool lines you can do. Ah. Double backflip and a quint bar spin. Like that kind of transfer right there. You don't take that kind of transfer normally. Gotta be careful of your pegs there. And yeah, you guys hear that crackling. I'm eating Jolly Ranchers. My favorite tricks to do over the hip is do a flare, tuck no hander, lake bar spin. Ah. Just the insane line transfer you can do. I'm gonna pop up here. Look at that triple whip into the down ramp. Little underflip. I'm trying to show you guys the effects of what kind of big transfers I can do. I will say, this park is small. It's nothing like the Vans Park in Area 52. It's nothing like that. But for something that got added in an update like that, when can you do a double, almost a triple tail whip from a little tree part, and like that, stop high. I'm glad this part got added, Is it my favorite? A little bit, yes, but a lot of it, no. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna handle the park, mega park, and street first. Then we'll do dirt. Then we'll do slopestyle. Actually, nah. You know what? No, we won't do slopestyle. Now what we're gonna do is at the end of the 20 minutes, we're going to log the points. Like that. Where else can you do a transfer line like that? Come out, a lot of pocket air, land on a little area. Oh, oh. So yeah, it's like we got all these really big tricks, and I'm just wondering what kind of time I got left. Oh, 4 minutes? Okay. We're gonna cut it. So, for this one, okay, now I think we're good on time. Alright, and also how we are doing on battery. So, County Park, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. A 7 of 10. Now here's why it could have been an 8 or a 9. Too small. When you guys see how big, and we're gonna go to the Vans park area, and I want to show you guys why I gave that an honest 7 out of 10. Look how much bigger that is. That is our next place of freestyle. There are so many other lines we can use. So that is where we're gonna hit next. I'm gonna mark 10 minutes on the board instead of 20. And then I'm also gonna take Chester Park off. So this is Vans Park. So we're gonna put 10 minutes on the board. Actually, we're gonna do 11. And we are beginning right now. This is 10 minutes on the board. We go freestyle here for 10 minutes, and then we'll do the street section. We'll do 10 over there. We'll do the Riders Ridge last. This is definitely just a bigger area of concrete. It actually looks smaller from the distance, but what you can do is a whole lot bigger to what you could do over there. Like, look at that, a triple backflip, front flip flare. I know it's like technically only counting a front flip. This park course. Now, while it doesn't have the Riders Ridge Ultimate, this is part of the update, the Vans area, and you guys are gonna see in today's video all of them. I'm just popping another Jolly Rancher, leaving the timer on because this place does get old after a while. Here we go. Got 9 minutes. Hmm. I think this park course is better. And like, look at that. Look at that invert flare. Um, did see something over here. So this area right here is known as the green or C or third area. This blue area, where it's all blue, this is known as the one of the bigger areas of the park, and also has really good transfer lines. Red area is the first area you get into, and it has the seating area and the standing ovation area, where you can lead in to some pretty crazy features like this. Bar spin in, and a tuck no hander 1440. Alright, I'm bored of that one. So, we're gonna rate this one now. Vans Park, I'm honestly gonna give this an 8 out of 10. Now, the problem with this one that I would say it from a 9 out of 10. Again, the length of it. It's pretty small. BMX parks are not meant to be big, they're actually meant to be small. Now, this is the next one over here. This I would technically call the street course. Now this right here, chat. This is a street course. Now, I'm going to just say, we're just going to do a little bit of it, no need to rank it. Well, we will rank it, but just not a lot of time. This is a street course, so you have a lot of grind. A lot of grind rails. I think I'm just going to do like a little bit here. Obviously, the thing about street is like, there's transfers and, oh. Not that I did very well there with that transfer. I got up in height to touch the pole up there. That's how high I was. Then you go up here. Yeah, it's that big one. Now here's the only unfortunate thing. Your points reset when you're up here. But this is probably the only place where you can get legendaries on. There's a whole bunch of grind rails that you can hit. Now personally me, I'm not a street guy, so I don't really see a point in street cred. This is not my kind of park. I like high air, but I will say, this park over here, you have the chance to do some crazy lines like this one that I'm doing right now. That was a flare to grind. That was a 48k style trick because I implemented line transfers in there. If you're a technical rider in Riders Republic, you need to be riding this park right here. It's next to the dirt course, and it's pretty good. And I will say this, to rank the dirt course, I'm going to do 5 runs on the dirt course. because my dirt bike is not very good. That's why I'm going 5 runs. Now look at this. Look at this grind I'm doing. From where I took off at. We're gonna go back to Rocket Wing. We're gonna head over to the main area. So for the street section, I'm not a street guy, but I'm gonna give it my honest opinion. I'm gonna go a 7, a 7.5 of 10. Now, why am I not a huge fan of street? Well, my style of riding is up in the air. Here's the dirt course, which we will hit that. The dirt course is pretty big. You have a little smaller area, but I'm gonna tell you guys, Mega Park is where it's at. I'm gonna fly in there. Why do I call it Mega Park? Because look at this. Look at this expanse of park and big air that there is. I'm gonna get up here so I can show you guys. Oh, come on. Actually, let me fly over the other side. So, oh, there's a collectible. So look at this. Look at this massive expansion of a park course. And it's all indoors, too. Now, Barbershop Cheeto. We got the legendary Barbershop Cheeto over here. Not sure exactly what he's doing. But there is so many areas to go in this. I'm in there, Barbershop Cheeto. So this parkour chat, you can make crazy transfers. Like that. Look at that transfer. I didn't do any tricks out of it. But the height factor of where I launched to where I went, I jumped 2 areas. The transfer lines here are unbelievable. The tricks you can do in here are unbelievable. I am going to say this right now. This place is a 10 out of 10. Here's why. It's big. It's the biggest place in Riders Republic. It is arguably probably the best. And I quite frankly I just love coming here just for BMX. This is park. We haven't even talked about dirt yet. Like the transfer lines you can do. I'm not even going fast so I can do tricks. I'm just showing you guys the transfer lines that you can do. Combo that with what you can do with your tricks. I do a tail whip here. I'm gonna do a little transfer line. The speed of what you can carve around this place is crazy. Like, I went from this little line over to that. The transfer lines, the carve lines that you can just pull in this is just crazy. Gigantic line transfer. Hesitant on the invert there. Double downside. Going over there. Big invert, tuck no hander. Flare invert. Actually, more like flare tabletop. Look at that. Triple whip covering that much distance. Yeah, fly phone. Alright. Easy. That place, 10 out of 10. Alright. This dirt section here, I'm going to give it 5 runs because it's a different zone of things. This dirt course is actually pretty fun. If you look at it in like a run. If you look at it as like you're going there for an event, yeah, it's a little not too fun. But if you look at it as you're going to do runs, look at that. 19,000 just that. So, easily. Very, very easily. The Mega Park is 100% a 10 out of 10. The Riders Ridge, you guys, I'm going to tell you, it's like a 4 out of 10. It's pretty small. Arguably, probably the worst spot in the Republic. But also, the most original. I don't even think I need to freestyle there. When you go to a park made for BMX dirt. Or a park made for BMX park. Real events in the real world. Broad and game. Alright. So I'm gonna do 5 runs on this here. And then we'll do good. And then I'm probably gonna do some events after I show you guys all these. Nope. Didn't even make it. Actually, no. I'll do 1 run. I'll just tell you guys the counting dirt's like a 6 out of 10. And advanced dirt is fun, it's like a 7 out of 10. Alright boys, well that's probably gonna be it for me on Riders Republic. It's not really a game that I can play for a long time. What is this? Hmm. Alright, Chad, I'm done. I'll catch you guys later.